We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Minnesota Twins and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's Baseball on the Show, and it's coming up next. Robbie Ray will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Robbie Ray is quietly developing into one of the top left-handed pitchers in the game of baseball. Unfortunately, he gets lost in the shadow because of guys like Clayton Kershaw and Rich Hill. Big arm from Robbie Ray. Not a real big guy, but 95 to 97, good hard slider. His changeup has gotten better, and you'll know if he's on early because you'll see lots of swings and misses. This guy can rack up the strikeouts.
Jorge Polanco is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Hey, this is the big one here, Matty. You know what, D-Roll? They're about to head on a 9-game roadie. One thing they'd like to do, get on that plane feeling good about themselves and salvage the last game of this series.
Yeah, Dan, they need to find a way to win this one today. Get on the flight. Makes everybody's dinner taste better. 9-game road trip coming up. A lot of packing involved, a lot of grinding on the road. They need to find a way to win this last one at home.
So here's Jake Cave to the plate. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series. 0 for 7. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
3 balls, no strikes.
The 3-0 pitch. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Batting third, the right fielder, Nelson.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases. And the run will score as the Twins grab the early 1-0 lead.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Comes set, the 0-1, and it's fouled away. Sano at second with 2 down. And now Kepler belts one, carrying well out to right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. A run for the Twins, and it comes on this RBI double. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 1-0 Minnesota. Rich Hill starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Lourdes Gurriel is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they come in off a good victory last time out, but one that was just their second win in their last 8 tries.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Really good at-bat here from the leadoff hitter as he'll force him to throw another one. The next 3-2. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Here's Joe Panic, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. From the stretch.
No, ball.
The 1-0 home.
No, that's outside. Ball.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
A runner at first with no outs here. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Stepping up to the plate to Oscar Hernandez as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Into the box now, burgess, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. First and second now, 1 man out. Behind 0-2 now. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Liner towards second. And that's in there. Base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third. So they're loaded now with only 1 away.
The right field.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
He's trying to at least tie this one up here, if not bring home a couple and take over the lead here in the early going. And he lays off for ball 1. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. 1-2 now.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Comes set, the 0-1.
Ball.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Swing and a liner. And this will get over his glove as he couldn't quite get up all the way. It's a base hit. The tag by Avila. Too late. Safe at home plate.
Hey, not hit all that hard, D-Roll. He muscled it out there for a 2 RBI base hit.
Yeah, I don't care, Dan. Lawn dart, off the end of the bat, jam sandwich, doesn't matter. Found himself some green grass and gets 2 ribbies.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. He's set, the 0-1.
No, that missed.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
And he fouls this one off. Here's the 1-2. Big swing by Mancini now, and this is carrying well to left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Josh Donaldson digging in now.
Leading off for Minnesota, the first baseman, Josh Donaldson.
First offering on its way. Grounded to short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting seventh, the second baseman, William Astudillo.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring Williams Astudillo into bat. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball outside.
The 1-0 home is a fastball down below the knees. One out, nobody on. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Now the pitch. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Striding into the box, Marwin Gonzalez. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. He's set. Here it comes. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Alex Avila.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one.
1-0.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
At the plate, Jorge Polanco. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. The 1-0. Swing and a ground ball for the second baseman, Panic. On to first, and the Twins are turned away here as the side is retired. Twins strand a pair. Our score remains 2-1. Bottom of the inning now, and now it'll be the catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
The catcher, number 42.
First pitch coming. Here it is. To short. One away.
Batting ninth, the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Coming to the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bases are empty, one man out. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes. No, that's out.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
At the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel. As he'll take a look at ball 1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. The 1-0.
No, that's up.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. He was in a position to wait for his pitch on 2-0, and he got it to keep the inning hot.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Next to bat for Toronto, Joe Panic. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Drilled to first. Donaldson's up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Jake Cave. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Yeehaw!
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
1-1.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Following next is Nelson Cruz. He waits on deck. The 3-1 pitch. 3-2 full count. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Now it's 2-0. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Cruz hits a little over the 270 mark. The 2-0 on the way.
Excellent.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
Nobody out, runner on first. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And the throw in gets away from him.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Here's Miguel Sano as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Now the 0-1.
Call.
None out, runners at first and second. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Big swing by Sano and a ball sent to deep left field. Looking up is Hernandez into the second deck and gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year. And they will jump ahead here. It's now 4-2.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Max Kepler. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
No outs, nobody on. A little roller toward the hole. And there's one away.
Now batting.
And with one away, today, of course, Jackie Robinson Day around Major League Baseball. He had a nice ceremony before the game in honor of number 42 as his legacy lives on to this day. Now batting, Josh Donaldson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering on its way.
Ball. 1-0.
Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Donaldson, once an Atlanta Brave, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Now the pitch. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. He gets under it and makes the catch in the deep part of the field.
Now batting, second baseman, William Astudillo.
That'll bring in Williams Astudillo. Here comes the first pitch. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
2 balls and a strike to count. Fouled off. And it's fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. Lifted in the air out to left. Waiting on it is Hernandez. And that ends the inning. But the Twins do strike for 3, all coming on this 3-run home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 4-2 in favor of the Twins. Leading off the inning to Oscar Hernandez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The left fielder,
First offering on its way.
Hernandez.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Oh, he's baffled by the curve that time for a strike.
Late swing on that curveball right there to run the count 0-2. Don't think he recognized that one too well.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
1-2.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses inside. 1-0. Third inning here, already 4-2 our score. High in the air out to center field. Kepler's there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, right fielder, Randall.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Off the plate and low here, ball 1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the time run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Swing and a line drive, but just foul. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. And right into the shift. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now the pitch. And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail it here 4-2. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. We looked into the numbers, and as a team, they've had a contact rate of over 85% in this game, meaning that when they swing the bat, they're missing the ball less than 15% of the time. To put that into context, the very best teams in baseball usually are right around 80% for an entire season. So at least for today, they're displaying an amazing ability to put wood to ball.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Taijuan Walker answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. First pitch of the at-bat. Marwin Gonzalez is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. The 0-1 pitch. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 2-2 one more time. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Alex Avila, previously with Taijuan Walker. He's an impressive 5 for 8. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Down on the shins and missed with it, ball 1. A ball and a strike. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Here now the 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Reined in. Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
Jorge Polanco.
Digging in to try it again, Jorge Polanco. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. Cut fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Too high, and it's 3-0. Now the pitch.
Yeah, what?
Lifted in the air out to right. Going back is the right fielder to the track. Gone! A solo home run for Jorge Polanco. Second home run early in the year, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot is the result.
In now, Jake Cave. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
2 balls and a strike now. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Nelson Cruz would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 2 out, nobody on. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Now at the plate, Nelson Cruz. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. The pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
1-0 the count. Fastball well outside.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
And that's in there. 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
The 3-2 pitch. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A 2-run dinger off the bat of Nelson Cruz. 4th home run here in the early going, and the lead is now 7-2.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
So now to the plate, Miguel Sano. And he fouls this one off. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Line hard to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Twins are out in front, 7-2. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
And it's 1-1.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. But this will land untouched. The 2-2. Fouled away. Now another 2-2.
Count is full.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts at the bottom of the 4th.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Into the box now, Trey Mancini. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit on the ground toward the left. There's one. On to first, and they get the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Standing in, Alejandro Kirk. He's 0 for 1 thus far. first pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there for strike one. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Here's a ball popped up behind the plate for Avila. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Matt Shoemaker, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 42, Matt Shoemaker.
Ready once again, Max Kepler. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
The center fielder, Matt Kepler.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. The 1-0. Fouled off. The 1-1 home.
That's the ball. 2-2.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. A bouncer to the left side, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the Twins put their leadoff hitter on to get the inning started.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box, Josh Donaldson. And he lays off there, 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. A runner at first with no outs here. Oh, double play ball to second. 4 to second for 1. On to first, a double play.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper, 2-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring in the second baseman, William Astudillo. First pitch coming, here it is. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Here it comes. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Two and two now with 2 away and the base is empty. 7 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Here it comes.
Full count.
Marwin Gonzalez would be next. Hit down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. This is skied out toward right. And here's Grichuk to make the catch, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here for the Twins. They're on top 7-2. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready for another chance? Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
This ball will be chopped foul. The 0-1 on its way. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Bullet back up the middle. Kepler is there, and he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So stepping in, Lourdes Gurriel. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. 1 out, nobody on. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. The 2-1 home. Down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Here it comes. Slow little grounder left side. Scooped up. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Ready for another shot now, Joe Panik. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's in there for strike 1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
The 0-2 home.
1-2 the count.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
The 1-2 pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Taken high and deep to right. A ball that's carrying. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we take a look at this one, you can see he puts a good swing on it, but I don't think he got under just enough to put some backspin to get it out of here. But hard to complain about a well-hit double, though.
Digging in once again to Oscar Hernandez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Outside. That's the ball.
Yanked on the ground down the line. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double, finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
Bo Bichette stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. The 1-0.
Ball, that's down.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
3-0 to him now. Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Cave is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Twins 7, the Blue Jays 3. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He's set to lead it off in the Minnesota end of the 6th.
Marwin Gonzalez.
Here comes the first pitch. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
At the plate, Alex Avila. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Pitch on its way to Avila.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
2-1.
To 2-2 now.
2-2.
Here it comes. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Jorge Polanco. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
1 strike.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
The slider freezes him at the plate. A called 3rd strike, and the inning comes to a close. Twins are set down 1-2-3, but they lead it by 4. It's 7-3. Devin Smeltzer enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 42, Devin Smeltzer.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Rendell Grichuk.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. High in the air out towards shallow right. Right fielder is on the run, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And the Jays are in business now. It's a leadoff double.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy throws out a fillet of fish to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap. That inside-out swing as a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
To the plate now, Rowdy Tellez. This is a look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
The 1-1.
Oh, that's high.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. No one out with a runner at second. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
So here's Trey Mancini as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Right side hit hard, and a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away. Into the box now, Alejandro Kirk. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. No hits to this point. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Digging in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First offering on its way. In there, no balls and a strike.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike one.
And that misses 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Sent on the ground out to second. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. We're through 6 full. It's the Twins 7, the Jays 4. Trent Thornton will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 42, Trent Thornton.
Up next for Minnesota, Jake Cave.
The left fielder, Jake Cave.
Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Ball one.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count 1 and 2. You're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Standing in now, Nelson Cruz, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0 home.
Ball. That's time. That's a ball.
Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
He loses him on ball 4.
Now batting, third baseman,
Miguel Sano will step toward the box here, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 3 as you check out his 3-run home run, a big blow early on. First pitch of the at-bat. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone now.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
In now, Max Kepler, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0.
Hot.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins center fielder.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Fouled away. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Fouled off. The next 3-2. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Digging in, Josh Donaldson. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Hit out towards second. Panic is there. On to first, and the Twins are turned away here as the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Now at the plate, Lourdes Gurriel, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
The designated hitter, Lourdes Gurriel.
First offering on its way. Popped up, Donaldson in foul ground, and no one will get this one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
The second baseman, Joe Panic.
So 1 away now in the Toronto 7th. And that'll bring up the former St. John's University standout, Joe Panic. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Hit in the air down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase, and they can't run it down. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
2-2.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he misses with it. 1-1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Hey.
2-2. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball.
A runner on first with 2 away. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. But the feed to the second baseman is a wide one. And lucky for them, the right fielder's there to back up the throw.
Now batting, the right fielder,
Trevor May trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Twins, number 42, Trevor May.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. Donaldson has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Anthony Bass has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Now at the plate, Williams Astudillo. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. First pitch on its way. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Up next for Minnesota, the shortstop, Gonzalez.
Stepping into the box, Marwin Gonzalez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Oh, and 1. Here it comes. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
So now to the plate, Alex Avila, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. 1-2 to the Twins catcher.
1-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Jorge Polanco would be next. Now a swing and little pop-up here right behind home plate. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Down go the Twins in order. They hold a 7-4 lead. So digging in now, Rowdy Tellez. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk.
Number 42.
He's set and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. One-0 count. Here it is. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Now the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1-2.
Ooh, not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
The 1-2. Pops this one up. In there, a base hit.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
At the plate, Trey Mancini, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1 delivery, and he fouls this one off.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Fastball right back to the mound. To second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
The batter, number 42.
Sergio Romo will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 42, Sergio Romo.
Now at the plate, Alejandro Kirk. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Romo has compiled over 600 innings of work in his major league career with a dominant sub-3 ERA, good by anybody's standards. 0-1 count, and the pitch. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Here now the 2-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Down in order go the Blue Jays. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Jordan Romano enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Striding forward now is the DH, Jorge Polanco. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And now a pitch on the way. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jake Cave.
Striding in once again, Jake Cave. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ball one to start the at-bat. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a ball lined towards center field. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
And that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box, you knew he was determined to get to third, and he made it happen.
Nelson Cruz will stand in again as we flash you back here to the fourth inning. This was a two-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. First pitch on its way. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. One out and a runner on third. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
At the plate now, Miguel Sano, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Already 4 RBIs in his pocket to this point. The 1-0 is in there for strike one. Men on third with 2 down. One and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Into the corner and slicing foul. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Back-to-back strikeouts keep them out of danger. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Taylor Rogers comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 42, Taylor Rogers.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning and set to go as the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
And this is taken outside for ball one. That evens it up 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
That's the ball.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
The 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. Another full count pitch home. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Lourdes Gurriel. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Nobody out, runner on first. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
The 1-1 home.
Nope, ball.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Now the 2-1. Gets a swinging strike.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
A runner at first with no outs here. High and deep down the left field line. And that's going to land foul. Here's another 2-2. On the ground to the left side. Fielded cleanly. There's one. Back to first. A 9th inning double play. And they're an out away from closing this one out.
Oh, man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the 9th, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
Digging in now, Joe Panik. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Here comes the first pitch. Late that time for a strike.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. 2 out, nobody on. Final strike for the Blue Jays. Panik behind a ball and 2 strikes. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
2-2.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Pitch on the way. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder is on the move, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Hey, a great win for these guys as they wrap up another one. But a little bit of a sour note, though. Everyone has to head home, get on those computers, and get those taxes out before midnight.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. Minnesota led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Rich Hill gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Robbie Ray worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. Taylor Rogers wraps it up for the save, his 5th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Twins. 7 runs on 9 hits, no errors.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Yonny Chirinos is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Tampa Bay. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Now at the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Gurriel.
From the stretch. Weak roller right side. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting second, the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And now a pitch on the way.
That's the ball.
Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. This is a fight at the bat rack.
Ball.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
2-1 now. 1 out, nobody on. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. The 0-1 delivery.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. Tanner Roark will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Tanner Roark a lot of times gets lost in the shuffle. Really good sinking fastball. Former reliever that worked his way into the starting rotation. 93 to 95 miles an hour with sink. Power slider. Good changeup. I'd like to see him use the changeup a little bit more. Quality 3-pitch mix. A pitcher and not a thrower.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Count 1-0.
Lays off 1-0. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game. And they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rays DH. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. The payoff pitch one more time. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Settling in now, Yandy Diaz. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's set. Here it comes. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. A throw behind the runner at second, and he just manages to get his hand in. Margot stands at second with no outs. This is popped up. Biggio's there to make the catch for the first out.
Batting first, the center fielder, Randy Arozarena.
Stepping in, Randy Arozarena, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Runner at second here with 1 man out. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball.
Man, he wants that swing back. He'll be thinking about that all night. He crushed that ball. He just needs to stay back a little longer.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. 1 out and a runner on second base. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. Foul. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Here now the 2-2.
Okay.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
3-2 pitch. Gets him looking up around the letters.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Stepping in now, Brandon Lau. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Swing and he pops him up. Coming in is Hernandez, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Austin Meadows.
Standing in now, Austin Meadows. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Meadows tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point.
Yep, that ball went out.
Ball 2.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
2 out here and a runner at second. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can.
It's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
A little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Ready with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the top half of inning number 2. The Rays are out in front 2-0. Leading off the inning, Bo Bichette, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
If he's able to dot that sinker down and away and execute that pitch all day, you're going to see a lot of weak contact, and the infield defense is going to be on its toes.
Adames brings it in. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
That is fifth, the right fielder, number 16, Trey Mancini.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Trey Mancini. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Low with the splitter, ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Mancini, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He was an 8th round selection back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. 3-1.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the 3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. First delivery to him on the way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
To 1-2 now. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Last half of the second set to go, and up next will be Willy Adames.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball that time.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2. And the pitch. To first. He's right there. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting it, the left fielder, Ryan O'Grady.
Up next for the Rays, Brian O'Grady. 3 hits for him in that ball game on Wednesday. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. 1 out, nobody on. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Ball 1. Hard liner to center field. Grichuk will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Rays. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Here's Randall Grichuk. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2.
2-2 count.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Fouled off.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Cavan Biggio. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First delivery to him on the way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. And now a pitch on the way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And another foul ball. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts and all.
Up next is Danny Jansen. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now the pitch.
That's a ball.
And a ball, 1-0.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Back to the top of the order now, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit the other way out toward right field. And Meadows makes the catch for route number 3. Blue Jays held in check. They're still down. It's 2-0.
We're back now as the Rays line up readies for their 3rd turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. One coach told me before the game, there are certainly plenty of areas for us to improve offensively, but first and foremost, we need to start by putting the ball in play more often. There's too much swing and miss in our game. And the stats do back that up, as they currently rank near the bottom of the league in strikeouts, so that appears to be an area of emphasis going forward, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the Rays.
Bottom of the 3rd now, and standing in is the DH, Manuel Margot. First pitch of the at-bat. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
One pitch, one swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
And that will bring in Yandy Diaz. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A runner at second, nobody out. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Nope. 2-1. Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
The 2-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. And here's a ball hit in the air. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Now batting, center fielder, Randy.
In now, Randy Arozarena. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull a trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. First and second here with nobody out. back up the middle. A dive. He's got it. One there. On to first to complete the double play.
Now batting.
Just like they drew it up. A great dive and stop to get the double play started, and then a perfect flip from his belly. Add this one to the highlight reel.
Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Brandon Lau. Runner in scoring position with two gone. He's set and the pitch.
Nope, that's down.
Great job by everyone involved right there. Executed a great pitch, got the double play. But don't kid yourself, there's still a guy standing on third base. He still needs one more out.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Two outs here with a runner at third. Bounce to first. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Rays 2, the Jays nothing. All set for the start of the 4th, and set to go as the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Belted high in the air out to left. Looking up is the left fielder. Still going back. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. Second home run early in the year. And the Blue Jays are on the board. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez as he rips it on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the 0-1. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Meadows moving back at the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Comes set and the 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Into the box now, Rowdy Tellez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And it's quickly 0-2. One run on 3 hits and no errors in the game for Toronto. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Hit on the ground to short. Adames scoops it up to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Jays get one back on the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Rays 2 and the Blue Jays 1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Bottom of the inning now. And next it'll be the outfielder, Austin Meadows.
The right fielder, Austin.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. That's wide, 2-0.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Now the 2-0. Down the left field line and deep. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And he lays off again. Ball 3.
Well, ball 3 there. Hey, and the Rays right now, they would love to take a leadoff walk to start this inning.
Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work, but I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
To the plate now, Ji-Man Choi. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 2-0. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, Deaver, with that stacked infield on the right side. To hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
Into the box, Willie Adames. Swung on and hit deep to left center. And it's gone. So a 2-run shot to left center. 4th home run here in the early going. And Tampa Bay has taken a 4-1 lead.
You're going to get one fastball right down the middle, probably once or twice a game, and you cannot miss it. And he did not miss it. He roasted that pitch.
So now to the plate, Brian O'Grady. Yes, he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 0-1.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Pulled the string on him there as this is popped up. Back behind second. Bichette backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Mike Zunino.
Here now is Mike Zunino. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino.
1 strike.
A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the 2-run home run. We played 4. It's now 4-1 Tampa. We're back at Tropicana Field and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Thank you, Heidi.
Randall Grichuk.
First pitch of the at-bat. Randall Grichuk swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
1-1 the count. The pitch. Back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Vizio.
At the plate, Kevin Biggio. As the first pitch to him, a sinker in the dirt for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Biggio Just 24 years of age. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this middle-round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Chopped to third. Tough to get to. He's got it. The second for one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get one, which they did there.
Into the box now, Danny Jansen. He drew a base on balls his first time up. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Meadows moving back, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold at third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
In now, Lourdes Gurriel. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as they cut the lead in half, 4-2 now.
Now batting, third baseman.
Man at second here with 2 away, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First offering on its way. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. At the plate now, Teoscar Hernandez. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hernandez connects and sends it to deep left. Gone. And that one had some extra distance. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year. As they will take the lead here, it's now a 5-4 ball game.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
The bat, number 11.
Stepping in now, Bo Bichette. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. A ball and a strike. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. The 1-1 home.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Pitch on the way.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
4 runs here in this half inning. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
So here's Trey Mancini. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the 3rd out. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's now 5-4 Toronto. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up the versatile center fielder Manuel Margot. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. Manuel Margot leaves the yard with a solo shot. Second home run early in the year as we are all tied at 5.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys that would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat and they can go deep.
To the plate now, Yandy Diaz. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Base is empty here with nobody out. Outside, 2-1. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Now in the box, Randy Arozarena. He struck out and bounced into a double play in his first 2 at-bats. From the belt, the pitch.
One of the keys when you're looking at a subpar pitching performance is first pitch strikes. And so far, this guy struggled. First pitch strikes, less than 40%. He's going to need to clean that up.
Behind 0-2 now. Nobody out, runner on first. And it's 1-2.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
The 1-2. Hard on the ground towards short. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout here as they'll turn things over to the bullpen from here on out. Matt Shoemaker comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are two on here with nobody out.
Matt Shoemaker.
So now to the plate, Brandon Lau, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch.
Well, that's off the plate.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Here's the 2-1. Hit back up the middle. Barehanded for one. Back to first, but he wasn't able to get enough on the throw, and they'll just get one.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
So striding forward now, Austin Meadows, and their runners at the corners now. First delivery to him on the way. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now. You want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
Fouled away. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Has a look, now the pitch. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Into the box now, Ji-Man Choi. No balls and a strike to count. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. 1-2. Here it is. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But the Rays are able to knock things up on the solo home run. Through 5 innings, all even at 5 apiece. Brendan McKay takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 49, Brendan McKay.
Now to the plate, Rowdy Tellez. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
The first baseman, number 44.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit softly down the line at first, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Swings through it for strike number 2. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Tellez is retired, and there's one away.
The center fielder,
Randall Grichuk at the plate now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. 1 out, nobody on. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
No strike.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. To short, hit hard. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. At the plate, Kevin Biggio, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Here it comes, 0-2. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Pulled toward right center field. Arozarena is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
now batting, number 9.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in Danny Jansen. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Barehanded at his knees. What a play. 1 left for Toronto. This ball game still tied 5-all. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and stepping up is the shortstop, Willie Adames.
Yeah, that last at bat, Matty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. On a line, that's a base hit.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
In now, Brian O'Grady,
as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field.
Therefore, it is Mancini, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Mike Zunino.
So here's Mike Zunino. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Runners on first with 1 down. Fouled off. So a full count now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Here's a look over to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Stepping in now, Manuel Margot.
He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play.
2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Shoemaker comes set. Here's the 0-1.
Ball match outside.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Inside, ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Yandy Diaz.
At the plate, Yandy Diaz. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. From the stretch. The 0-1 offering. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he used his aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, Might as well fish a little bit further.
1-2 on its way.
Inside, ball 2.
This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Rays strand a pair. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's out.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Now the pitch.
Hey! 1-1.
And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. From the belt, kicks and deals.
1-0.
Fastball laid off well below the knees. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Standing in now, Teoscar Hernandez, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Cole Bichette is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball.
Hey, that's not an easy pitch to hold your swing up. I know it looked like it was way off the plate. Good job not swinging at it.
Now the 2-0.
Nope, upstairs.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Ruled a strike on the outside corner. 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And the payoff pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays held in check. This remains a 5-all ball game. Trent Thornton gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
57, Trent Thornton.
Last half of the seventh here, and standing in the outfielder, Randy Arozarena.
Randy Arozarena.
Here's the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Popped him up. Jansen is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 8.
Stepping in, Brandon Lau. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the right fielder, Austin Meadows.
Coming to the plate now, Austin Meadows. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
2 out, nobody on. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Rays go in order 1-2-3. This ball game still tied 5-all. Peter Fairbanks will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 29, Peter Fairbanks.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
Number 16, Trey Mancini.
First pitch coming, here it is. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Now here's the pitch.
Ball, that pitch was out.
Outside, 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1.
Oh, that's up there.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. And that is off the wall. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Wow, he was willing that thing to get out of here. Would have given them the lead right here late in the game, but it ends up hitting off the wall, and he heads into second with an extra base hit. We'll see if the next man up can come through in the clutch here.
Stepping in for the Jays, Rowdy Tellez. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
From the stretch.
Nope. Ball one.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Into the box, Rendell Gritchick. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Last time through was a base hit. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Mancini is digging for home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you're starting to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
At the plate now, Kevin Biggio. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Pitch strike 3 called. The throw. Short hop, but he's out. Great play to pick the throw and slap the tag on him to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show. After this, Ryan Borucki is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Ryan Borucki.
Ji-Man Choi will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Into the box now, Willie Adames, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Now the 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded to the right. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Brian O'Grady. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. Line towards center field. Richard will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Mike Zunino.
Kevin Smith will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 44, Kevin Smith.
A ball and no strikes. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. We've played 8 full. Toronto leads this one 6-5. Kevin Smith will remain in the game in the number 9 spot and take over at catcher.
Now catcher, number 44, Kevin.
Chaz Rowe enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Digging in, Danny Jansen, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Number 9.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Nope. Count 1-0.
A ball and a strike. Rowe was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Fouled away. The 1-2 is a ball high and inside.
2-2, Tim.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
To the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A 1 pitch on its way. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1 ball, no strikes the count. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Here's the pitch. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Ken Giles takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 51, Ken Giles.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And striding forward, the designated hitter, Manuel Margot.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
So striding in, Yandy Diaz, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way. In there, 0-1. No one out with a runner at second. Grounded back up the middle. Bichette picks it up cleanly, and that's out number 1.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Ready now, Randy Arozarena. He'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. He's set. Here it comes.
1-0.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. In for strike 2.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Standing in now, Brandon Lau, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Oh, that's low.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Austin Meadows. And the game is on the line. The tying and winning runs on base with 2 gone in the bottom of the 9th. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. The slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
A 1-2 pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. 2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Well, they sure made it interesting in the ninth, but they leave the tying run stranded at second and the winning run helplessly at first. Could have gone either way, but we were treated to a great battle.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. Toronto came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Trent Thornton gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Ken Giles closes the door for the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays.